Hey fam, welcome back to Catching Up with the one and only Renee. So if this is your first time on this channel, please make sure to subscribe and join this big beautiful family. Yes, and if you're part of the fam, you already know what to do. Make sure to like, share, and turn on your post notification bell to be alerted every time I post a banging video. Yes. So guys, in today's video I am going to be talking about the struggles of being a student, a foreign student in a Russian university. Yeah, so if you watched last week's video, I promised that I would do this video, and here it is. If you haven't yet watched the video where I talked about the struggles you're going to face in Russia as just a student or a tourist, just visiting Russia, please stop this video and go watch that video and make sure to like it, then come back and watch this video. Did you do that? Okay, so now we can continue. Let's not waste much time. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so guys, let's get right into this video. So the first one is learning Russian language in Russian. So we all know, or if you don't know, when you're coming to study in Russian, you have to first take a Russian language course. Depends on your university. You may take it for 3 months, a year and a half. Yeah. So while you're learning the Russian language, you guys, you'd expect the teacher to know English so they can explain to you, right? Well, no. Guess again, you're going to be learning the Russian in the Russian language in Russian language. Does that make sense? Yeah, so most teachers can't speak English. You'll be lucky if you're at a university where they can actually speak English, but I had to learn my Russian language in Russian. My teacher didn't know anything in English apart from hello. That's so yeah, get ready for that because it's a bumpy ride. So the second one is lectures and classes. Guys, lectures and classes are actually going to be a hassle, especially your first year. Why? Because after you're done with your Russian language course, you're actually going to go straight into classes and lectures. And trust me, lectures are full of just dictation and you have to write down the work. And honestly, you're just going to get that paper. We would literally just get a paper and write only one word whilst the teacher is dictating. The teacher will start, you just hear the first word, photosynthesis, so the rest will just be flying all over the place. Your book will always be empty for lectures. So hack, make sure you have a Russian friend. You have to take pictures after that lecture, and then you can write at home. So we basically never understood anything in the lectures. You can just imagine. Yeah, then classes, same deal. Your teacher will be asking you, she'll even tell you, have you understood? And you're going to say yes, but literally you haven't understood anything. They're going to give you work for the next class, and you're going to go for the next class, and you're going to say, oh, I didn't do the work. And the teacher was like, I specifically told you, madam, that you should do this work. But the Russian just flies out. So it will take you some time to get used to, learning the Russian language. Yeah. So third item, classmates, Russian classmates to be in particular. Guys, you are either going to have good Russian classmates or bad Russian classmates, and this will help you through your university life, trust me. If you have good Russian classmates who help you with work, who maybe like explain what the teacher said, if you don't understand, you can ask them, who send you work, who always are trying to update you because they understand you're a foreigner and it's hard for you, especially during your first years. If you have such classmates, you're going to definitely go through your university life. But hi boy, if you've got the stupid ones, hey, where you ask them to take a picture of just simply their notes, they tell you but you could see they were writing. They're those type of classmates. You ask them for work, you ask them what the teacher said, and they're not going to help. You know, they're just those stupid people. If you have those type of classmates, my sister, God is your strength. Yeah, so just hope you don't have those classmates. Russian classmates really play a big role in your life. In the 6 years, 3 years, 4 years you're going to be in Russia, trust me. Yeah, the fourth item is racist teachers. Yeah, we have got some racist teachers. I've had some racist teachers learning throughout my 6 years, is it 5 years or 5 to 6 years now in Russia. I've had racist teachers where they just don't like you. You be asking questions, they don't want to answer you. You submit your work and you just feel the negative energy just simply because they don't like Russians, and sometimes they'd want to fail you during exams or what, but like if you really have proof that you have done well, they definitely find it hard to, you know, try to make you fail or stuff like that. But be ready to have some racist teachers. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, the fifth one is related to the fourth one, in that some teachers will look down on you just for being a foreigner. They're not particularly racist, but they tend to have this thing in their mind like, you're a foreigner, you're not understanding the language, so you're not actually going to do well. So even we have they have to put marks for you after you answer for the exam. Some of them, they'll just see a foreigner and put for you the lowest mark available, which is a 3. There's 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Bruh. Oh yeah, 3, 4, 5. 2 is a fail. So they just see a foreigner. Even before you answer, they've already put for you a 3. And for them, they feel like that's a big favor, because they feel like even if you come sit and explain everything, because our exams are oral, they feel like, they're doing you a favor. Whatever you're going to say is obviously not useful. So yeah, they're not racist, but they just look down on us. You get that type of thing. Yeah, so you definitely find those teachers, and it hurts because sometimes you are going to do very well for the exam. You're going to answer, okay, I've aced this exam, I can get H3 or a Piat, and you go there, you even see the woman getting the pen and already writing on the paper, like the Atsenka, what's that called? What's Atsenka in English? Results paper. She's already put a mark. You answer, and she'll just be like, Harasho, Sio, Pasta Villa 3. Bruh, even if you fight, that 3 is yours. So yeah, you're going to face those teachers, either racist teachers or teachers who just look down on foreigners. Yeah. So next item is translating while studying. Guys, for me, I really found it was a big struggle for me, having to first translate the work to English, understand it, and then now go and study it in Russian. Because even if you understand it in English, you're not going to answer in English. So you have to go and get acquainted with the words in Russian and understand it in Russian, because in Russia the system is speaking. They do not care about writing. You know how it was back in Africa, especially those who are, African. Usually exams are, written, or most classworks are written, stuff like that. Here it's more of talking, speaking, or whatsoever. So you had to make sure when you study, you make sure you keep the Russian words. And most of you are going to understand these things in your first, second years, but as years go on, it gets better, literally, but it's still hard. So you're studying twice. Yeah, you can't compare yourself to the Russians, because you have to understand in English then Russian. So you'll be studying a lot and taking more time as compared to how it was in high school when you're studying in English or whatever language you are studying in or learning. Yeah, so that was that. Yeah, the next one is oral exams. Yeah, so as I mentioned previously, Russia has oral exams. Written, these people don't care about writing things and all that. No, here exams are actually oral. They need to talk to you. Sometimes they even put aside the paper. They don't care whatever you wrote. they want you to talk and see what your knowledge is. In Africa, our system was, especially Zambia, anyway, just the whole Africa, we have a system where you go sit for a final exam, you have a question paper, maybe there are 100 questions, and you have to answer them maybe like 2 hours maximum. That's the exam. But in Russia, the exam is different. There are things we call billets, which are translated as tickets, I think, in English. So you have billets. Maybe you pick a billet, they'll lay them in front of the table, you enter maybe one by one, you pick a billet, you have maybe, for example, billet 5. Then on that billet, there usually maybe like 2 questions, maximum maybe 5, so to say, like, yeah, 5 somewhere there. Then you just write down a few points, because they're just given a maximum of maybe 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how many questions are there. 30 minutes is actually too much. Then you go, when you're done, you go, you sit in front of the teacher, and the teacher asks you, and also asks you other questions they may have. You get, so it's oral. You talk with the teacher. So some people even bargain for their, you know, their results. The teacher told them 3, and the teacher, no, I want a 4. You can talk, you know, you can, you know, fight for what Asenka you want. So that's a struggle as well, because we were raised writing exams, and now we have to speak, you know, talk. So that's a struggle. Yeah. All right, so next one. This one, the boys ain't gonna be happy about it, but it's a fact. The struggle of being a girl in a Russian university is real. Men, boys are highly favored in Russian universities. Russian people, not only the women, even the men love guys, love boys as compared to girls. Like, girls were literally given a run for our asenkas, our results, but boys, immediately he sits, like a woman will even start talking to him, you know, change the voice. So what's your name? What does your name mean? Okay, so where are you from? But immediately Chanda sits on that table. Harasho, where are your, what's the first question? Start answering. And maybe, you know, the guys will easily get it just after talking like that. She'll be laughing. She'll just put the senka. But for us girls, we gotta work. So yeah, boys, you are loved in Russia. So if you're thinking of coming to study in Russia and you're a boy, most universities love boys. So you're in for a treat. It's not like in Africa where us girls are favored and everyone likes us and feels pity on us. Russia is different, bruh. Yeah. So moving on to the next item, practicals. Practicals are not very helpful for those of you in the medical faculty, those who are going to be doing pharmacy, stomatology. I don't know about engineering courses and all those other things, but for the medical faculty, practicals in Russia, they're not very helpful. I don't know about big cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg. Obviously things are different, but like places like Belgorod, literally when you go for practicals, they're just going to tell you to clean, do some other things, and not do helpful things like, for example, you know, talk to patients, perform surgeries, or maybe if it's in a pharmacy like me, actually talk to the customers, give them medicines, ask them about all those helpful things. Yet you're not going to be doing them. The only thing you're going to be doing is sticking prices on the boxes of medicine or mopping the goddamn dirty floor. So if you want to do practicals during the holidays, travel back home and do practicals from hospitals back home. That's when it will be more useful. Otherwise, you just go back empty. The last one is living with other people from other countries in the hostel. Guys, if you're actually able to get an apartment, just get an apartment. But I mean, not everyone can get an apartment. So if you're going to the hostel, listen to me carefully. When I was in my first year, I was put with a Vietnam girl. And the Vietnam girl said, in my culture, we don't allow men in the room. So every time any of our male friends came, they had to be in the kitchen. They never entered our room for about a whole year, you guys. So cultural differences just make living with other people sometimes irritating. Some people cook different foods, some people are louder than others. Usually when you put Africans and Russians together, it's a bomb, because Russians love silence and Africans, you know, do I need to explain? If you're African, you know your mouth and how loud you are. Africans and Russians be fighting in these hostels. So yeah, just different cultures. Even Africans themselves, Nigerians and Zambians living together is a bomb. So yeah, it's difficult, but always try to settle your differences and reach a common ground. Of course, it's not that it's impossible living with other cultures. It's actually good because you make friends from other countries, and when you graduate, you can travel to other countries just to see your friends. So try your best to compromise and be good. Otherwise, it's a struggle. Trust me. Yeah, so guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you have any suggestions for any other videos you'd like to see on my channel, please leave them in the comment section, or follow me on Instagram and ask me on Instagram as well. That's that. So yeah guys, I hope you like, share, and also subscribe to this channel. And also, what else, turn on your post notification bell to be alerted next time I post a video, because you know this time around we are on a roll, we are posting, we are back active, so don't miss any video. So guys, see you next time on Catching Up with the one and only Renee. Bye.